All right, guys. So we discussed this a bit in the last video, but um, if you guys didn't watch the previous video on understanding what your marketing agency business does, then go back and watch that first. We can link it down in the description. But ultimately, I wanted you guys to have a list here that you can print out or whatever, so you also just have a full understanding of what services that we offer to business owners. Okay. So, and to have a little understanding of each service. So SEO is the fundamental for online visibility and traffic. You've got website builds, which is the core of a business's online presence. You've got content strategy, which is the key for engaging and retaining audiences. All right. You've got PPC, which is pay per click. Okay. Google ads, meta ads, essentially. I guess it is pay per click as well. So it's effective for immediate traffic and sales. Okay. Likely when you're starting out, this is going to be, one of the number one services that you focus on because it is instant gratification for your client. Okay. Backlinks, which is called off-page SEO. Okay. It's important for SEO and site authority. It could be press releases. It could be guest blog posts where you're actually reaching out to other relevant sites and asking if you can write content for them. It can be a combination of things. Niche edits. You're going to hear that quite a bit too. Niche edits are where you go out and find broken backlinks on websites that are relevant to your client. Okay. So relevancy means if they're an HVAC company, you're not going to go post a backlink on a pet blog. Okay. It doesn't make sense for the brand. So it does need to be relevant. So HVAC it could end up on a news website. It could end up on some sort of real estate. It could end up on any type of home contractor website, anything like that. So anything home related, essentially. Landing page builds. Okay. Critical for converting traffic into leads or sales. Okay, this is critical. Even when we talk about lead forms, you guys, lead forms on Facebook are a mini funnel. Okay, it's the same exact thing, right? When somebody clicks on a Facebook lead form, it is one directional. They're given one choice, and then once they complete that, they're given another choice. Once they complete that, another choice. It's not like a website where you've got the home and about us and testimonials and case studies and like the person can click all over the place. That is not effective for lead gen. You want one directional options for individuals when doing lead generation. Okay. It takes away all the confusion. Like on a landing page, don't have links to social media accounts where the user can go get lost in other areas and then never make it back to your landing page. Like, doesn't make sense. That's not what it's for. You've got email marketing, which is essential for customer retention and engagement. One big sell to all these business owners, you guys, is that not only are you doing lead gen for them, you are building a massive list for them. Okay. It is so important to remind these business owners that just because a lead comes in that month doesn't mean it's going to close that month. It could close month 2, month 3, but if you were actively sending out an email like once a month in a newsletter, or hey, something going on, if you're an HVAC company, it could be something going on in your local area, and just making sure that your brand is constantly in front of that person. Okay. You are going to bring more people back into your funnel that way. And it's important to remind the client that email list is their moneymaker. Okay. If you do lead generation for a company for 90 days, you can then go do a reactivation campaign, a database reactivation campaign, where you take that whole amount of leads and drop an offer into that via SMS text. You are going to squeeze more business out of that for that client at that point. Because we are in a world of attention. You're needing to get people's attention. Okay. So just remember that email marketing is still super effective, super important for these business owners. Social media site build, important for brand awareness and engagement. You've got branding, which is crucial for establishing a unique business identity. We talk about that a lot, you guys. You'll even see with local lead line, if you guys go check out my website. I've built a character around it now because I want people to remember the character. Okay, it's part of my branding. It's part of people being like, oh, I've seen this guy before. He's the guy that wears the weird lion ears and glasses with a bow tie. And my logo also represents that. So just keep that in mind when you're doing branding, is that for yourself and your client, making sure everything ties together and is cohesive. So all their social media accounts, their website is very like rememberable for people, that it's not a different logo on each of their social media accounts. Like, it's very consistent. That's how you build brand recognition. All right. Reputation management, vital for maintaining a positive business image. You've got Google Business Profile, build and optimization. This is important for local search visibility. You've got a brand visibility system, which is Google Business Profile, and NAP, which is name, address, phone number. Okay. Ranking with reputation management. So inside of Go High Level, you guys, you're going to see like a service called Yext. Okay, what that is it's business citations. So these are business directories that you can go place your client's business information, their name, address, phone number, and what they do on a bunch of business directories. It actually builds quality backlinks, because if you're placing the client's information on Yelp, Yellow Pages, like a bunch of business directories, like that is very organic in Google's eyes, because most businesses should be doing that. And it does help improve their visibility from a local perspective. Message marketing, you've got SMS marketing, newsletters. These are effective for direct communication and engagement. You've got listings, helps in local SEO and ensures consistency across directories. Listings actually ties in with what I was just talking about, directory listings and stuff like that. So business consulting, right? Providing strategic direction and advice. One thing you guys are going to learn along the way here is that a lot of times you start your local marketing agency and you really have to set boundaries, because clients won't respect your time, and they're going to want to, not all of them, some of them are great and you just go about your, typical communication, but others are going to try to consume your time and hop on calls and like ask tons of questions and stuff. It's okay to charge these businesses for consulting, you guys. Okay. It's okay when that's not a part of your $500 social media package for you to hop on an hour call with a client every single week so they can ask you a bunch of strategic questions about their business. You can do that, but you should be charging for it, is basically what I'm saying. So you've got recruitment, which is important for building a strong team, indirectly affects marketing. You can help these business owners recruit people into their business. You can help go get VAs for their business. Like if they're struggling to follow up with their leads, you can go hire a VA and have them be calling their leads every single day inside their Go High Level account. Okay, so for very inexpensive, there can be ways to recruit people into this client's business. Maybe they need salespeople for their business. Like you can help facilitate that. Google guaranteed setup and management. It's important for trust and credibility in local services. Again, if they are a local service business, Google guaranteed ads are a very simple way to get them set up and get leads coming in the door. And the nice thing about Google guaranteed is they only pay for leads that essentially convert. So the thing that's nice about these is if they are a local business, where these show up on Google is typically like at the highest spot. And again, aside from like getting it set up initially, they're very easy to run as well. So missed call automation, useful for customer service and lead management. Missed call text back, you guys. Think of it this way. If you can tell a client, hey, if you're in the field, let's take a roofing company. If you're in the field and you're on a roof and someone calls your business, who's answering that call? Okay. Now, a lot of times, if they are a much bigger company, they're going to have people in place for that. But there's still companies that are looking to grow that are missing those phone calls. Okay. And missed call text back, essentially you can set up to where if somebody calls their business, it sends them a text right after the call and says, hey, I'm on a job right now, but what can I help you with? And with AI now too, like you can actually have the AI kick in and start having the initial conversation with the client and potentially book the appointment right in for that client. So just think about that when they can be on a job and miss a call, but yet their system still takes care of that in the background. That is a huge service. It's inexpensive to set up, but it can be a great foot in the door service as well. Geofencing, you guys, advanced strategy for targeted marketing. It's basically, think of it like Wi-Fi being in a specific area. Like even take a restaurant, for instance, not a great example. But if somebody was walking within a certain area near a restaurant, they could get pinged to their phone via like a Wi-Fi network almost. That has an offer pop up. So where this can be effective is, for instance, around your competitors. So let's say you're a tire shop, but there's a tire shop, a block down from you, and you set up geofencing for your client to where anytime somebody is near that other tire shop, you have a deal that pops up that says, hey, this week only at Tires Plus, we've got this and this on tire replacement, that's geofencing, and it can be really, really effective for targeting a specific area around a business. But yeah, wanted you guys to have this list. It's linked in the course, so you guys can, if you're offering other services, you can add them to this. Just make a copy of it. And yeah, you have the ability with all of our white label partners to offer any of these services. So just know that you have the team that can back you up to do it. I just wanted you guys to make sure that you understand the services, what they do. And if you have any questions, let us know. If you're watching this on YouTube, give us a like and follow if this was helpful. And yeah, leave us a comment if you guys have any questions. All right, thanks. Take care.